Welcome back to the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm. Coach Pete Langlois and his softball team were going for their third victory of the weekend in the Lion Classic against Southern. Here's the highlights.
Southeastern would close out day number 2 of the Jimmy John's Lion Classic. Rachel Hellier taking the hill for Southeastern against Southern. Got out of the first with a strikeout. Hellier would sit down the first 10 batters she faced in this ballgame. Another strikeout for Hellier. Fourth junior out of Folsom, California, making her Lady Lion debut. Another strikeout. Once again gets another batter swinging, force up. Katie Doyle rips a base hit for Southeastern. And then Tori Shepard gives Southeastern the lead for good. Mammoth home run over the left field wall. Junior from Houston, Texas, takes Southeastern to a 2-0 lead. Shepard encouraging the crowd to line up after the big home run. Put Southeastern on top by 2. Hellier continued to dominate the Southern lineup. Strikeout there. And a wild pitch gives Southeastern an insurance run as Katie Doyle walks in from third. The bad pitch, Logan Fuselier, pinch running, runs all the way over to third from first. Megan Moore throws it over to Tori Shepard for the easy out. And the final out of the game is Southeastern defeats Southern 4-0. Rachel Hellier in her Southeastern debut scatters 4 hits and a complete game shutout win, striking out 5.
Congratulations to Coach Pete Langlois and his softball program for opening up their year 3-1, and in those 3 victories had all 3 shutout performances by their pitching staff. So that's a great way to start the 2013 campaign for the softball program. We're now going to switch our attention to men's basketball as they were on the road at Nicholls State for a key Southland Conference matchup. Here's the highlights.
Southeastern men's basketball team headed to Thibodaux to take on Nicholls State in Southland Conference action. Had to deal with big Fred Hunter, one of the top players in the Southland Conference. And early on, Hunter gets position and for the easy putback. Brandon Fortenberry showing why he's one of the best players in the Southland Conference, knocking down one of his 5 threes in the ball game. Amen Torres puts in a shot. Crazy play here at the end of the first half. Good hustle by Jeffrey Ricard. He gets it to Fortenberry, who fades away and sends Southeastern into the halftime break with some momentum with the buzzer beater right before the end of the first half. And Ro Johnson establishing himself down low, gets position in the paint and scores. Nicholls wouldn't go away easily as Torres gets free for a 3 at the top of the key. Fortenberry was just too much for Nicholls to handle in this ball game. Hits one from the right wing. Then Pedro Maciel gets free. His 3 is no good, but Hunter right there for the putback. Hunter had 20 points in the ball game for Nicholls, but it wasn't enough as Southeastern wins 73-62 over Nicholls State on Saturday. They improved to 7-4 in conference play.
Congratulations to Coach Jim Yarborough and his men's basketball program for picking up their 7th Southland Conference victory of the year and moving their record to 7-4 against the Colonels of Nicholls State. We're going to go back out to the Bayou and check in with Coach Lori Davis-Jones and her women's basketball team as they took on Nicholls State earlier that day. Here's the action.
Lady Lion women's basketball team taking on Nicholls State. And early on, Nicholls State built an early lead behind several threes. There's one by KK Babin. Then Alicia Allen gets free from a jumper just inside the free throw line. Asia Gibson finds Jamaica Hoskins with the cross-court pass. Hoskins knocks down one of her 2 threes in the ball game. Monty White comes off the bench for Nicholls and hits a 3. Again, Hoskins showing her range on her jump shot, hits one from the baseline. Hoskins would finish with 12 points in the contest. Hoskins on the run out. She'll find Elizabeth Stiles in the corner, and she'll knock down a three from the wing. Pressure here from Southeastern, but Nichols handles it. Jenny Nash pulls up for the easy jumper. Allen misses a free throw here. Hoskins gets in position for the rebound. Outlets it ahead to Stiles. Stiles, cross court over to Erica Hernandez, and Simone Miller knocks it in. Southeastern trail by as many as 20, and Miller's jumper cut it to 2 in the final seconds. But Alicia Allen iced the game for Nichols with 2 free throws. That'll do it for Southeastern, who falls 69-65.
Tough loss for Coach Lori Davis-Jones and her program down at Nichols, but they'll be back in action this weekend. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the tennis team right here at Southeastern, and also men's baseball as they'll open up their season this weekend against UT Martin as they hosted Alumni Weekend the previous weekend. Right here on the Southeastern Sports Report, presented by State Farm.
State Farm, this is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, it's Jerry Newman.
Jerry, how are you doing?
Fine, I just got a little fender bender. You know, it's funny, it only took 15 minutes to sign up with that new auto insurance company, but it's taken a lot longer to hear back.
Oh, Jerry, I'm so sorry.
I would love to help, but remember you dropped us last month.
I miss you, Jessica.
Jerry, are you crying?
No, I bit my tongue.
Count on Joe Skibinski in Baton Rouge.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Very superstitious. Writings on the wall.
Bud Light, for the fans who do whatever it takes. Here we go.